I was going on road trip with my family and friends. We had a van and a small car. In between trip, my aunt had to go washroom, and the sun was also setting. So we stopped at a diner. It had that scary orange vibes from it. It was empty. Only one man was here. My aunt went to washroom, other also went to do their own business. Some of my uncles and father just sat on a table chatting. I stayed in parking and just scrolled my phone as some were coming out. I realized I have to go washroom. I ran to washroom thinking I might get left behind. When I came out, all were gone. Leaving me there, I saw my mom and aunt standing near the small car. I asked what happened. My mom told me that others went ahead to eat nearby as food here wasn't great. They left the key to small car, but who's gonna drive the car? As my mother was telling this, my aunt was doing vomiting in a corner. I told my mom that I can drive the car, get in with Aunt E. My mom felt relieved and got my aunt and sat in back seat. I started the car and started driving in the dark night between woods. It was very silent. Slowly, some weird whimpering, growling sound was coming from behind. I asked my mom what's wrong. She shouted, "There's something wrong with your aunt." As I turned back and watched, something was drooling out of Aunt's mouth as I put flash from phone on Aunt. I saw the scariest scene in my life. Aunt's mouth was full of black mucus and blood, her one eye gone black, and blood coming from both eyes. She stared at me like a predator and jumped on me, tearing my neck. Sarah had always been proud of her new apartment. It was modern, spacious, and conveniently close to her job. She often gave virtual tours to friends and family, showcasing her sleek kitchen and cozy living room. One night, after a long day at work, she decided to explore a bit more. She had been living there for 3 months, but never really investigated every nook and cranny. As she wandered down the hallway, she noticed something odd. There was a door she had never seen before. It was plain and unmarked, blending seamlessly into the wall. Puzzled, she tried the handle. It was unlocked. The door creaked open to reveal a narrow staircase descending into darkness. Holding her breath, Sarah grabbed her phone for a flashlight and began her descent. The air grew colder with each step, the smell of damp earth filling her nostrils. She reached the bottom, where a long corridor stretched before her, lined with old wooden doors on either side. Curiosity propelled her forward. At the end of the corridor, one door stood out. Unlike the others, it was heavy, made of iron, and bore strange, archaic symbols. Sarah hesitated, but a strange compulsion urged her to open it. As the door swung open, a cold wind rushed out, extinguishing her phone's light. In complete darkness, she felt an icy hand grip her arm. She screamed, but the sound was swallowed by the void. The hand yanked her inside, slamming the door shut. Days later, Sarah's friends reported her missing. The police searched her apartment but found no trace of her. Her belongings were untouched, and nothing seemed out of place.